Chapter 9. Bad faith's power, dark emotions, anxiety and anger, into spinning fables, excuses, and mental chaos.
Good faiths pierce dark thoughts to light up the dreams of the heart.
I suffered dark thoughts, and I had a dream in my heart. A world where all withstood bullies, not fell into irritation and anger, but found the inner peace, humor, love, and faith in opposites.
Bear with each other.
And
Dust off your feet.
of the mother in the last chapter.
That's a triple-decker pumpkin.
It sure is. Carved exactly as a stereotypical bossy guy. I wanted all to see the light and hear the truth, the universal truth that bridges today's polarizations, culture wars, and science religion gap. I felt a biblical book if tailored for today could do that. Yet for me to edit long revered words, I needed to first grow wisdom by feeling, dealing, and casting out my bad faith. Yet again and again, I caught me girding myself at odds with Philippians. Nonetheless, I wrote.
I am joyful.
I wrapped Paul's tone around my belief of community and good spirit.
My joy comes when you and your church focus on the good news of loving one another and rise above squabbles that do not matter.
But squabbles still affected me, which had me favoring the humbling stories in rock.
Like stomped on mud being cast for sand to fill and times to harden into rock intrusions and.
That's dinosaur tracks.
It sure is. It's the inverted kind. So it's the mud uh, washed away and left with the sand filled. And disfavoring ancient words inspiring proper behaviors and good attitudes.
Due to verses have being spun to get churches and people to fight one another.
Unbalanced, my attempt to be open to holy words did not go well, and brought me more stories of children being religiously girded into tears for their pure faith and vivid imagination, like over.
Creatures on the inside of rocks stomping out big tracks for all to see. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Yeah, just like someone inside the rock did that. I cited with youthful inventiveness, not with anger aimed at both millions of years, and
Being like a child.
joyous, playful, excited, in the moment, and open to taking things on faith, as often like here, there is only circumstantial evidence. My deepening bias of judgmental religion had me needing a cure of the spirit, a medicine wheel here, to calm my angst at kid yelling modern day teachers of the law. Then I wrote.
A good spirit climbs above the tone in those spun tense and unhappy to an attitude of strength, forgiveness, empathy, kindness, patience, and substance of the man who brought us to the good news of life having purpose.
Life did seem filled with purpose, even in tracks going places in the valley of the purgatory, tracks in a rock sheet with unique features.
Huge skeletons and
Fossils of the Jurassic.
the tracks are coming for us.
Yeah, it's like they were. These dinosaurs knew where they were going. Purpose does seem to be in stories rocks tell. Its light pierces bad faith. Yet such purification of faith cannot just be ingested from a geologist, preacher, politician, or even a mother properly handling a son's uproar. Real faith has to be grown. Its wisdom accommodating nuance in opposites like
Turn your other cheek.
and.
Be as shrewd as snakes.
Wisdom comes out of rock and descends in light that points the way to listen, share, and engage, including over stone tracks lacking proof. No DNA, video, first person accounts, and that means rocks are as much a matter of faith as the inspirational words I copied here into my rewrite.
Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things.
Such light lights up my spirit to see what is before me, those
Angels landing.
that come in dreams, coincidences, fleeting images, and the unexpected random encounters which direct my growth
Angelic guidance.
can douse a mental house on fire. Those inflamed thoughts and steaming attitudes that have me as combustible as tinder dry tumbleweeds filling an irrigation ditch and tunnel. Fortunately, life comes with godsends of wisdom that can also point to understanding by using symbols of pertinence to build and
Indian circle.
centered on a sight point at the yellow cap, with the far side of the circle where the sun's rising on the horizon is marked to place a day in the circle of time. Each morning, the sun rising on the eastern horizon illuminates the sun's march from winter solstice to summer solstice and back, a natural calendar where a hammered slot in the largest rock tracks the sun's rise on the day of the summer solstice, the northernmost point. Such rocks, solid and real, offer wisdom that excites the child within over this universe and me as still being sculpted on a planet that is but a speck in the vastness of space and time. This sculpting, like the be joyous theme of Philippians or a Bruin treat, energizes me for what I encounter.
Words of blame. Demon, witch, hellion. Or the unfathomable, the mystical, and stories written in the creation itself.
Yet such stories without words, like stories with words, are not always clear, even as both point the way to wisdom of the ever active essence of life, that divine flow that has a child within wanting to climb to its spirit. This spirit is in
Scratchings from the past and
Oral histories that long ago became words in reverend tomb.
implying life flows to humility for how much I cannot know, which is the way to traverse life's mystery, where forces form rocks and carve them. To ponder that is the way to wisdom, unlike my attempt at the impossible, rewriting a biblical book to end the science religion war. I need to reflect on how much of life is alien to me.
That's an alien.
that's an alien.
Yeah, and you can see two versions of that petroglyph, and who knows what they were thinking. So life does seem alien to me, like in
Images in stone.
Images and words, demons, dark angels, aliens, witches, zombies, skinwalkers.
Ancient Greek and Hebrew.
A fossil record of time.
and that says something. I am to be real, not act certain before the unknown in a futile tooting of my own horn. Instead, I am to seek to recapture the purity of youth, not have to correct others as a judge. I am to embrace the spirit of Philippians, that joy for life that can bridge new and old, science and faith, on the way to empathy, forgiveness, tolerance, wisdom, kindness, and appreciation for what inspiration is, a guide to a good spirit. But my darkened emotions fixed itself on exposing spun intense negativity hitting a child as a sin it is, as if anyone needs to be reminded of that. So after taking thousands of small steps over a lifetime towards a spirit able to craft my final draft, I still chased a rainbow of rewriting a biblical book to bridge geology with ancient insights while lacking what I needed, something impossible, a fully grown spirit in me. Nevertheless, I concluded by writing,
That's a beautiful view.
and a cool rainbow. You're right.
I beg you to know.
I had Paul summarizing.
Any believed lie separates you from the God of truth. As the as a teachers of the law pounding nails, which is not the way of creativity, love, and doing that listens, ponders, believes, and focuses on what matters, your trials molding you to shine like stars in a grace willing to be real, while loving the purity of children. So know life's journey of discovery. For those in the right attitude sculpts your spirit, ready for the ages.
Then I gave my rewrite, which I had not realized came from a troubled heart, to the one on the science side I thought most receptive. Her quick and correct judgment jolted me. Spin. In waves of unhappiness, I stewed over being found out as inadequate at fully grasping ancient words from a society lost to history, and darkened by disgust and judgment towards legalism gurring at children. Those deep negative feelings leaked into a rewrite, not fully honoring Philippians' theme of joy, forming a bad engagement strategy. The next section, moving beyond those strategies. So, in the choice between carving Spin or being,
A light unto the world.
between ideology and,
Truth.
do you embellish stories, lie by omission, craft apologetics, editorialize, and adjectives and adverbs, become dramatic to convince, spin tales to get others as mad as you, gur angers at those,
Gone bad.
go intense at children with,
Childish ideas.
swallow conspiracy theories to,
Explain and excuse.
can you give that up and become real to light up life? Can your light pierce what is prickly and dangerous, your own spin? Can your light pierce the darkness of what you think you want so you can find the way? And when you notice that you are spinning stories, can you see that as a call to refocus on a good spirit in you,
So you shouldn't spin stories.
particularly to blame others or to not create some real positive thing? Yes, exactly.
God is truth, no spin.
Exactly. Exactly.